All right, what's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be telling you the best things to shop for during Black Friday. In my experience, there are probably more, but I don't particularly go around buying like a major appliances on Black Friday. I don't do that, or mattresses. You can probably get those cheap too. But I'm talking about in what I've experienced over the years, the best things to buy and what I look forward to every year to buy are these things from this list. So let's get into it. The first thing. Computers. Computers are cheap as I don't know what during Black Friday. Um, One good place to go search for computers to kind of get a feel for what everybody likes and stuff is Slick Deals. I say that reluctantly though because you do have some experts on there on those forums, but they can lead you astray. Like for example, there's a Chromebook tablet by Lenovo, the 10E, I think that's on sale for $119. I ended up buying two of them for my kids, and I took one out before I gave it to them. So I always test things out to make sure it's good and that it has some staying power before I give it to them and crush their little hearts because I got to take it away. And they suck. I can't understand. This is the third different type of Chromebook I've purchased in the last month. First, the Samsung, which is very good for my mother. It's good for her, and it's a high-end one, and I got that $300 off. But then I got another Lenovo Chromebook, and I got the actual laptop for my son, and then I got the tablets. I can't see in the tablet version why anyone would choose that over an Android tablet. It makes no sense. It's going to cost more and it does a lot less. And that's a whole nother video. But on Slick Deals, they praise the thing and they highly recommend it, and that's why I bought it, but I don't recommend it. So you got to be careful with that. Again, if you watch my previous video, research. You need to know what you need in whatever it is you're trying to buy, and then shop based on that, okay? So Chromebooks don't work for me and my family. But anyway, moving on. So computers, that's a big deal. Computers are on sale, okay? So some places you can go, obviously Best Buy, Walmart has a bunch of sales. I don't know how easily accessible those sales will be because now you got to be part of a little club that you have to pay for in order to get these deals. But check there. Do not buy computers from Amazon. The only thing you should buy from Amazon are like tablets or maybe phones, but more like tablets, and only Amazon tablets. Don't buy nothing else because they usually are marketed as new and they're usually refurbished. So if you do end up getting one though, because you just saw the deal of the century, always check the serial number with the manufacturer, and you'll find out whether it's refurbished or not, because we bought several and they were all refurbished. Moving on. While we're talking about computers, tablets. Right now, speaking of the Amazon tablets, the Fire HD is what I'm using right now to go over my notes, is $75. Now, I don't recommend you get the Plus, and this kind of another video, I'm just saying that, but $75, and that's the one you want. You don't really need the Plus version with the extra gig of RAM. The 3 gigs runs perfectly fine. And you can get the Play Store and turn this to a regular Google tablet. The only thing it doesn't do is screen sharing. So for $75 is amazing. I'm gonna get this to my kids instead. And it has that kids version, which is it's wonderful. It's $75 is amazing. So you have that. Then you have some other ones. You can check Slick Deals again. There's it wasn't a Lenovo, or is it a Lenovo? There's another one that's pretty good. Yeah, it's another Lenovo. The Tab P11, which is generally like $280, I think, or $250 or something like that, and it's on sale for $180. And based on those specs, not a bad deal. Also, Samsung just recently had a deal on their S7s where you got the S7 and some Galaxy Buds. I ordered it like Friday or Saturday, and it came yesterday on Monday. And I haven't opened it yet, but I've had great success with Samsung tablets in the past. I've been here since the very first Galaxy 8 in 2010 or 11, whenever that was, and they've always done me well. So this should be a very good deal. But like a couple weeks ago, they had it for, I think it was a price glitch at $89 for the 12.4 FE, which is not the higher end model, just the S7 FE. Then they have the S7 that's 10 inches. Then they have the S7 Plus, which is the big boy that's 12.4 inches. But the FE is also 12.4 inches. I think that was $89. And just a few days ago when I got this, it was $179, but they sold out real fast before I could buy it. So I ended up getting the big boy anyway. And this was $349, but you had to trade in a tablet as well to do so. The first one was $89. You could trade in anything. It wasn't specific. But this time around, trade in something. And I'm giving them a Samsung Tab A from 2016. And they gave me $350 for it. So I'm not sure if that was a pricing error or not. But again, like I mentioned before, if Samsung had a good year, they're just doing this so that they don't owe taxes as much tax as they would have owed. And so be on the lookout for this for Black Friday or maybe Cyber Monday again. So tablets are a good thing. Moving on. Video games. Not video game consoles. Maybe the consoles, but generally video games. I don't buy used consoles unless I'm flipping them. So I might have, back in the day, I used to get them off Craigslist and I was broken ones and I would fix them and then flip them. But I don't do that anymore. But video games, this is the best time of year to do it. I love this time of year. Now I use like Xbox Game Pass, and I've been meaning to make a video to show you guys how to hack that and get that for 3 years for $1. But I'll make another video on that soon. But video games, if you like to have the actual physical game, I do like having physical games because you can always resell them. So if you get them cheap, you can play them, enjoy them, and resell them and probably break even. Or if it was a real good game, you might be able to make a little bit of money depending on how you bought it. So that leads us to GameStop. GameStop, you see this, Retail Me Not Rakuten popped up, 10% cash back, 10% cash back. So I can activate my 10% cash back with Retail Me Not or Rakuten. I like Retail Me Not. Now you know I'm not going to do Retail Me Not because they don't pay us for signing up like Rakuten does. Let's give Rakuten the business because they giving us, you see, to get 40, they giving us $40. So use the link below, spend $40, sign up for Rakuten. When you spend $40, you get $40 and I get $40. So let's use Rakuten. When you use Rakuten make a big show to let you know, welcome to Rakuten. When you do Retail Me Not, it's just kind of in the background. But they usually have, you see here, 60% off. Those are off new games, but you don't want to deal with the new games. You want used games. The reason you want used games is because it's the same thing. You just didn't open up the original packages. So what? The game is guaranteed to work. If it doesn't work, you can just swap it out and take it back. You want used games, and generally, it's buy two, get one free. Target, you got buy one, get one half off. That's apparel. But maybe it didn't kick off yet, but generally, GameStop every Black Friday has buy two, get one free. They used to do it on consoles. It's crazy, a crazy time. But yeah, only on used ones though. So you get those. The used games be like, a significant discount anyway. And then you get one free. So you're getting games super cheap. Walmart also generally has them. They don't really give that circular out until like the day of or the day before Thanksgiving, but they'll show you brand new games that are like buy two, get one free. So you could do that as well because they're usually marked down, and then you could get one free, and you could sell new games obviously on eBay for more than used ones, but that's what you want to do. Video games, excellent thing to buy for Black Friday. Moving on, TVs. Now, I say this reluctantly because in the past, especially Samsung was infamous for doing this. What they would do, like Best Buy, they would get special Black Friday units in, and these units were generally watered down versions of like the ones they always had on display. So, like the one they might have on display might have a higher refresh rate and extra HDMI ports, or has a USB port, but the watered down version have like 2 HDMIs, no USB. It just be like blank spots there. And the refresh rate is really not that high. It's usually something like that. So you got to be careful with the TVs. Me, personally, I prefer buying open boxes after the holidays. So after Christmas, I wait a couple days. I go in there like the beginning of January, and that place is just flooded with TVs. And I usually buy my TVs then. You can actually do it before Christmas too, because Black Friday is when people really do the TVs, and then they return them, and then you get them even cheaper than the Black Friday prices with the same warranties and everything. When it comes to returns with Best Buy, everything has to be returned within 15 days. So the stuff is fairly new. People can dog some stuff in the interim. So you want to, you can usually inspect them and stuff like that. But again, if you have a problem, you can always return them, swap it out. So, and they still have the full warranty, which I've had to use a warranty one time for an open box TV that I got from Best Buy. And Samsung came to my house and fixed it free of charge. I didn't have to pay for nothing. All right, so anyway, moving on, got two more. Small appliances. Now, small appliances, these are the things that are easy to get because nobody's really looking for them. Like, you find this stuff at Walmart and like Best Buy, little things. Like I saw earlier today, there was this air fryer that we have. It's a good air fryer too. It's like $17.99. Let's see if we can find that. And then we see I can activate with Rakuten up to 1% cash back. Let's do price low. Here it is. This Bella. We had that. $17.99. We paid $40 for it. It's a good air fryer. So, stuff like that. It's a deep fry, $19.99. Another Bella, $24.99. So yeah, small appliances. That's a good look. And even if you don't need it yourself, these would make excellent gifts for people. So small appliances is a good one. And last but not least, I don't need to look at that. Tools. I've been making videos about that all season. Tools. Now the tools, they're going to be good on Black Friday, but you generally getting the same deals all week leading up to it. In fact, with tools, the best deals happen in the beginning of the season, like the end of October. You still have good deals, and there's been better ones popping up, but they usually change. So tools are also good. I recommend going to Home Depot, especially if you're trying to buy something like Milwaukee tools. You're going to find those at Home Depot. DeWalt. It's a toss up. You want to do your research with DeWalt stuff if you're looking for tools between Lowe's and Home Depot. You can buy from the other websites like Acme Tool and things like that. But the reason why I like Home Depot and Lowe's is because they have a bigger, like I mentioned in my previous video, bigger presence within a bigger brick and mortar presence. So if you need to return something and walk into a store, it's easy to do that. And they have longer return policies. Except, if you use like Acme Tool, you got to mail the stuff back, and it's like, I'm not gonna go through all that. I'll just take this L because I have to pay to return it, and then they're gonna not refund the shipping if I had to pay shipping. You have to deal with that stuff with Home Depot and Lowe's. Shipping is usually always free. I ordered something for $3 and the shipping was free. So anyway, that completes the list. Hopefully that helps you guys. So if you were trying to look for something like toys. Maybe, but generally you want to get that stuff after Cyber Monday, closer to Christmas. That's when the toys are generally cheaper, or after Christmas. That's, our kids, we teach them to celebrate that Christmas is all about family and giving, and they give away some of their old toys to other kids that need it. If they do want some toys, we'll get those after Christmas when they all marked down. But you don't have to do that, but hey, that's what we do. Anyway, hopefully that was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.